What's up, and welcome to the Kingz Corner. This is where the collector kings hit you with the latest, hottest shows that affect the market.
And movies.
And movies. It's because we're movie fanatics.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich.
What's up?
So we're about to hit it. But first,
guys, continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what you think about these movies and shows that we're going to talk to you about. Tell us if you agree, disagree. Let's talk about everything geek life.
Because we really never agree on these movies or shows. It's very few. And so,
sometimes we do. Sometimes.
Most times we don't.
Geek Life Greetings.
It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich.
Did you catch that Easter egg? Champ is back.
Peace and flavor.
Good, everybody.
Alright, first we gotta talk about this. Godzilla versus Kong. Who did you have going into this?
Kong, baby.
I'm a Kong fan too.
I'm Team Kong.
And we went to go see the movie together.
Yes.
It was ridiculous.
Man, it was so dope. So let me tell you guys. So we saw this movie opening day. It was Good Friday. A beautiful day out here in Texas. The weather was beautiful. Hung out with the guys. We're watching the movie.
I couldn't find my mask.
And the movie is so good.
It was really good.
It's so good.
So not to give away any spoilers, I'm saying basically Kong, I'm saying, is trying to save the world, and Godzilla is trying to destroy something in the world. And so these two forces come together and collide.
Now, you guys know that I'm such a geek for like storytelling. The fact that this is an ancient rivalry, that this is such an ancient archetype, it's such an ancient theme of good versus evil, and just seeing how these titans have to face each other continuously throughout history is fascinating to me. I think they did it it was so nicely done. They blended the old world with the new world. And, I mean, I think we should get into spoilers in this one.
See, it's hard not to, because to me, they did an excellent job at interweaving the stories. Because, you got the little sidekicks of Godzilla, you got the little sidekicks of Kong, everybody thinking their guy is the hero. But when they fight, it was knockout, drag outs.
Yes, the fights were like... So we went, one of our boys brought his kids. I can hear his kids being so excited when the fights were happening. I mean, this was so dope to see.
This is one of the movies I guarantee you need to see in a theater. I'm a theater goer anyway, but I've been okay with some of these movies coming on the small screen in my house.
Definitely.
But
there are some movies that, like Snyder Cut, right?
Watch it at the house.
I'm glad that we saw that at the house.
I would have been mad to pay money to see
I
it.
wouldn't want to be sitting in a theater for like 4.5 hours or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
And it was boring. But this
one is definitely something you need to watch in the theater. Even if you've seen it already at home, or you want to watch it at home, go watch it in the theater. It's dope.
As we always tell you, we have no sponsors. We say what we want, so we're not trying to hype up anybody. No, this was legit. One of those. You're not going to feel the movie unless you see the big monsters and hear the big explosions in the surround sound. You know what part I missed from the classic that was not in the original, so I am going to spoil this part.
Okay.
In the old school one, King Kong grabs Godzilla by the tail and swings him around.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Yeah. Have you seen that post that's going around on social media where it's the dual screens and it shows 1969, the fight between Kong and Godzilla,
no, I haven't seen
and then
that
2021, the fight now? It's so crazy how much, how different it looks and how much it's changed.
And I missed there was a Godzilla before this one.
Yes.
Because Godzilla I remember was that old messed up T-Rex looking one.
You're talking about the 90s one with Matthew Broderick?
Yes.
Now, if you're around our age, I used to watch that all the time on the VHS, on the VCR, just pop it in. I'm from New York, so watching them tear up Madison Square Garden was hilarious to me. I loved it. It was hilarious.
See, and now I'm saying And nowadays, so when I seen him, he looked more like the old school Godzilla that I grew up with as a kid.
Yeah, he looks more vicious.
But he was like, it was a good mix, and it seemed like he was going to tear people's heads off.
Yeah, definitely.
And they had like gross scenes, and then they go into the end of the world. It was a ride for the ages.
Yeah, definitely. And if any of you guys out there are like me and you're into like the Department of Truth type stuff, any of that type of stuff, conspiracies, man, you're gonna love this movie. It's all in there for you, all of it.
Yo, the little girl was the best part to me. She was so cute.
She was adorable.
Like it's like that Beauty and the Beast. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having some super hot woman, they had a little kid. The one I like that part. Like she was like. Yo, I know you have no idea if you've not seen the movie. We have no idea what I'm talking about. This is why we're trying to be at least a little bit spoiler free.
A little bit, yeah, definitely. Because we want you to see it first, and maybe later on we could get into spoilers. Right? Maybe we could do another one.
And then, but what really bothered me, and I know it probably bothered you, no end credits.
Dang, what do you mean no? Oh, no end credits scene.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting for one, but it's okay. Not every movie needs to have it.
No, but this one definitely needs some type of sequel.
Now, here's one thing this movie really got me excited for Thundercats. So those of you who don't know, the director of this one is making the Thundercats movie.
Oh, okay, see?
So that's going to be dope.
See, okay, now I'm excited because I was like, what is he talking about?
As a film fan, you can totally tell where his heart is in the film world. You can see the little homages that he threw in there. Now, if you grew up watching like 80s actions movies, like I want to see. Did you catch the homage to Die Hard?
Yeah, I seen there.
And did you see the one to Lethal Weapon?
No, I didn't see that one.
You didn't catch it?
No.
It's in there. It's so dope.
Well, it's crazy, and it's crazy how a director. He was, like I told you, the story was greatly woven together. So that gives me hope that there'll actually be depth to the characters of Thundercats. And not, where you can actually learn something and still get the action.
Yeah, definitely.
See, and I love how directors put these little pieces in there like he did. Mm-hmm. Like I was watching Superman 2 the other day. Uh-huh. Man, I love that movie. Cheesy, you know what I'm saying, special effects nowadays.
Yeah.
But they had like Bill Cosby at the Daily Planet, like on the background. Huh. And I never noticed that as a kid.
Right.
Like we're sitting there like, why is Bill Cosby back there? But he was. I love that, them little treats like that.
Yeah, definitely. I love looking for Easter eggs. I love when you catch. It's almost like a gift that the director gives to you or the writers, whoever's in charge of like putting that into the movie. But I love that stuff.
See, I don't like when people go too deep into the Easter eggs. The hands on the clock mean this, and him pointing to the right means no, man. That means none of that. It's just. Like it's straight to your
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember WandaVision? They were like, they were like the hands of the clock, and no, none of that stuff came true.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. If it's fun for them, let them have their fun. It doesn't bother me none. But what I love is like the obvious ones, the little nods, the little homages. You know what I mean? The one that shows you that people who made this are fans of what they're doing.
Yes. So I'm definitely gonna give this one an A+. Because my man King Kong, he whoops booty, and he was like everybody's, giant monkey.
I'm going to give it an A+ as well, just because there was so much in it for me as a fan of all these different things. Antarctica people, you know what I'm talking about. But I loved it.
Yo, that's what's up. Tell us what you think in the comments, and let us know if you believed it was better on the screen, the small screen, or in the theaters. Holla at your boys. Alright, next we're going to talk about Invincible, right? Last Friday, the first 3 episodes came out, and this one came out with just one, which I was kind of disappointed in that. I was waiting for the 2 other episodes to show up, and they didn't. Now, this is a story about a young man whose dad is a legendary superhero. Imagine somebody's dad being Superman.
Right.
But then your dad turns out to be, spoiler alert, evil.
Oh.
And then, so it's like he's raising you up as this, you need to be this powerful and great and noble superhero, but dad's pulling stunts in the background.
Yeah.
And also you got that little love twist in it.
Really?
So it's a really good show. It started out really slow for me, that first episode.
Okay.
But it's so graphic, and it goes in depth in the characters, and you don't know who's on what side. Like somebody like you who likes the Department of Truth will love this show.
Really?
Yeah. And Invincible is really a relatable character.
Okay.
He's a regular kid that goes through like regular stuff, but also got to like jump in and get his butt kicked on a regular basis.
Now, I haven't read the books at all. I'm not familiar with the story outside of what you've shared with me. But I do know that it's voiced by Stephen Yeun, correct? Mm-hmm. And this was Glenn from The Walking Dead. Randy and I met him in Dallas. He's a mad cool people. I also know that he recently was nominated for an Oscar for a movie that he's in currently. So, you know, one of the fun things about going to cons is meeting and interacting with the people, the content creators of all these things that we're fans of.
Right.
So I want to support this show because I like this dude. And then just hearing that it's a good quality show, like, makes it even better, you know?
Has anyone ever hit you up, like, in person, like, could we do this show yet?
What do you mean?
Like, just say, hey, I know you. This happened to me, like, in Walmart.
Oh, for real? No.
Yeah, like, I don't know how to deal with this. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm like...
But people talk to me all the time in public, so...
Oh.
Not because I'm famous. Not at all.
He's a prettier one out of us, too. Like,
I'm a people person.
But it very goes in depth, and like we don't know why the dad is doing what he's doing. His people go out like Goku and from Dragon Ball Z, and they protect worlds, and they and they make them better. So I don't get his reasoning for some of the things he does, but he has a lot of blood on his hands. But from what I see from the show, a lot of people have a lot of blood on their hands.
Really?
And you never know, like I said, who's on what side. I'm definitely giving this one an A-.
Okay.
Because I really like it. Like I said, only reason I'm giving it a minus because it started out slow.
Okay.
But now it's ramping up, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm really interested. Like, I'm seeing stuff. It's like, yo, why? Oh, what? I thought he was. No. So I'm excited. So somebody who didn't read the comic either, because I said it on our top 10 show. Mm-hmm. I can never get my hands on one.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard to get.
Right. So as me watching it, I'm already drawn in. This is why you need to keep up on your DVR. He doesn't.
There's not enough time in the day to watch everything.
All right. Lastly, we're gonna pick up the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Man, this is brought like WandaVision was like small screen. Now we're bringing the MCU and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Really? You think WandaVision was small screen? There was some pretty big things that they
but it was all in one little town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On little sitcoms.
Okay.
You see, this week we showed it to Madripoor.
Man, I'm excited about that. I'm a huge Wolverine fan. I mean, love Wolverine. And everybody who read his series from the 80s after the limited series knows that it starts in Madripoor.
It's all about Madripoor. So everybody, and then they were saying Omega Red was supposed to show up in this episode. He doesn't.
Oh, okay.
That's not a spoiler because he ain't missing because he's not there.
I hope it's not the same one from Deadpool.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Right? But like the character, Sharon Carter shows up in this episode.
Okay. Looking
good and kicking butt. Like, I wonder if she's Mockingbird. So if anybody are Avengers fan, Mockingbird, she was on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
Played by somebody else, I don't remember. Mm-hmm. But the way she swung that baton.
Yeah.
And the way she was like Avengers level kicking butt.
Nice. Now, I'm a little bit behind. I haven't seen this episode, but I love this show. I'm totally on board for this.
Right. Everything you love is just brought in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And everything is affected by this super soldier serum. So, you were asking me earlier, and I really don't know. Did the new Captain America take the super soldier serum?
I don't know. I would have to guess yes, but does Lamar have it as well?
I hope not, because he's kind of cheesy.
And does Sam take it?
That's a good question. If you watch the trailer,
just a regular person.
Well, Sam is still a regular person.
Yeah.
All right, but the question is, I'm saying at the end, you see how he was throwing the shield. Mm-hmm. So if you watch the trailer, how does that going to affect? Because there's only so many vials of the super soldier serum out there. See, and it's crazy how that whole thing develops. And Baron Zemo.
Oh, we see him in this episode? Because in the last episode, yeah.
He puts on the mask.
Really?
And we get a glimpse. I don't think we've seen the true him yet. But he handles his business.
Man, I'm gonna go watch it right after this.
But in Baron Zemo fashion, he pulls a stunt.
Really?
I'm not gonna spoil it for everybody out there because you have to go watch. Because this is just telling you what's hype, saying tell you what's going on. These things affect the market. So I don't want to I'm going to give you a little bit because I don't want to spoil it for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. But like, what do you guys think? Have you guys been watching the show? Are you a fan? Do you like it? How does it compare to WandaVision?
Yeah, definitely tell what you think. And so I'm not going to give this an official grade yet. This is going to be a to be continued because as this one develops, because if it falls flat with the next 3 episodes, I think there's 3 more left.
I think so.
If it falls flat, I'm going to be disappointed because right now it delivers every week.
It does. So
that's the show for the week. Let us know what you want us to review. What have you seen maybe that we haven't? And so we're going to talk about it and tell us in the comments. So it's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich. And this is the King's Corner. Peace. Mad flavor.
Be good, everybody.